Wow, that's some insight. What's good, y'all? Back at it again with another reaction. If you're new to the channel, my name is Shadiq and you're now locked into KRXOVR Media. I took a little bit of a break just to kind of wrap up my last year of grad school, so this week I just kept it really chill, but I saw a lot of big drops came out this week, and this one right here, it hit over 1 mil in what, like a day, if that. So listen, man, I'm hearing there's no auto-tune. That's gonna be really interesting, so I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it. They said no auto-tune. I don't even think I've ever heard this man's voice for the auto-tune, so this is gonna be interesting. Interesting beat already. It's kind of reminding me of the Shiro story beat a little bit.
Yeah, I remember late August and early September. Was broke up on my face and thinking how to get cheddar. Was fucked up looking at tally like you'll get better. See, from young I went country, no worker thing, real trendsetter. A slim chance is a big hope to a real trap baby. I lost 2 grams up to Zedder lights and the trap crazy. He really insecure and traumatized, so acts crazy. Took the auto tune off the mic for 1 sec, I'm back baby. I came in this game with cane in my veins. They blowing crap clouds.
And it's like I'm listening to it and I'm like genuinely speechless a little bit. He needs perfect frame. He needs to do this more often. He needs to do this more often. Like keeping it 100, like I can't really listen to DBE's music like that because of the auto-tune. Like it's just so jarring. Like he doesn't need it. Like maybe if, you know, for the harmonizing or whatever, but like he can actually rap. And yeah, this makes you want to go back and listen to some of their music now, like really take it in. If this is something that he's done on previous songs, let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm thoroughly impressed, yo. Keeping it 100.
For 1 sec, I'm back, baby. I came in this game with cane in my veins. They blowing crap clouds in rooms that I was playing my games. Embraced the bando so much, we down the chains and the name. 2 best friends from South London came and changed up their game. Switched up the sound, the videos are all different now. They all happy and smiling and they all get it now. Niggas hiding, they realize this shit is scary now. But told them hoes there I got 25 for his whereabouts. How many smiles I gotta pull to mask out this pain? How far we gotta take this beef to prove our hearts ain't the same? And how you talking like some killers when you're harboring lames? Rats got a safe place around you, now we laugh at your name. Don't care, gangster.
You know what's interesting? I'm not gonna take this one back too much because there's really not too much to say. One of the things that I like about Daily Duppy is that there's really 2 approaches you could take, right? You can either choose to be super duper lyrical, right? Just like punchline, 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 layer it, or you could tell stories. I've noticed that. It's really one or the other. That's one of the things that really gives it that like lyricism reputation, I guess. And I really don't necessarily attribute that kind of style, either style, really, to Young Ads, but he's showing that he can do it, and I'm actually really happy that he did.
When you're harboring lames, rats got a
He's talking about some deep stuff.
For your name. Don't care, gangster, you was bro, you took the stand, man, you fold. I cut a nigga in a heartbeat, show me proof that you told. He was a young menace, say his name, bet they remember him. Got 30 years, 2 years ago, I spoke to him since sentencing, I keep it G. I fucked this rap shit off today and I'll still squeeze for G. Like he a beat for me, bro, it's only me and me. I'm in this coupe with LB, my phone on D&D. Cause I got what I need. It's only clean-hearted banging, stepping when we have discussions. He ain't taking each harder, that's my brother though. I love him, bitches ride for you. When you're up and all your jewelry's custom, catch a case or go to jail, she'll cheat and still tweet like she loves him, bro. These South London streets and tell me so cold. I know so many lifers I ain't even know. My nigga on remand for that body, I'm avoiding the phone. I told him keep your head up, you got this deep down, I don't know. Bro, don't ever let my manners.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I really appreciate artists who take this approach with their Daily Duppy, like really tapping in to the things that they feel and that they think. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really get that too often. So shout outs to Young Ads, yo.
Case or go to jail, she'll cheat and still tweet like she loves him.
He's really saying some
streets and tell me so cold. I know so many lifers I ain't even know. My nigga on remand for that body, I'm avoiding the phone. I told him keep your head up, you got this deep down, I don't know. Bro, don't ever let my manners fool you and think that I rate your gangster. Behind these closed doors, you wouldn't make topic of banter. I post these rappers without asking, my heart knows no malice. I pray we make it out the jungle where we don't go backwards. But where I come from, niggas grow so backwards. They wait until they start getting money, then they all turn gangster. Like how you waiting for?
Ooh. Wow, that's some insight. That's one of the things that I like when artists do, and they kind of give you a little bit more insight into like what's really going on, but not necessarily from like a mixy or like intentionally, so I'm looking for, like gossipy kind of a standpoint. Like somebody like Central C does that really well, like really poking into people's character from like a, I don't want to necessarily say intellectual, but like what are you really doing with your life kind of a place. You know what I mean? That was an interesting point that Young Ad just made. He said you get the money, then you want to be gangster.
But where I come from, niggas grow so backwards. They wait until they start get money, then they all turn gangster. Now how you waiting for 1 million views and some shiny shoes to try rewrite your history like these streets will not slime you too? I seen it happen 100 times. Had 100 country lines. I stepped my size 7 in Bournemouth and said this country's mine. Young and dumb, got the end domes up here eating niggas crumb for crumb. Got so much pain in my heart, I'ma need a lot.
That was interesting. I think that's Dumb and Dumber, right? Maybe. I never watched the movie, so that's where that's from. But again, I just like the point that he just made. Like, there are people who really probably didn't have to live a certain kind of way, maybe within its proximity, but didn't really have to embed themselves in it. But once they had enough money for the security to be able to be in it, but then remove themselves, you feel me? Like, they just did it just to kind of validate their character. But at the end of the day, it's like, you already reached a particular point of success. Why are you doing all that for? That's an interesting point. I never heard anybody say that.
These streets will not slime you too. I seen it happen 100 times. Had 100 country lines. I stepped my size 7 in Bournemouth and said this country's mine. Young and dumb, got the end domes up here eating niggas crumb for crumb. Got so much pain in my heart, I'ma need another lung. Cause I'ma need another skirt. I told my girl I need another hug.
Wow.
I mean my wife, I need another hug. Yeah. See, when they seeing that you cannot be broke, they try and break you more. You trending on the net but still smiling. It make
you know what? Nah, I want to take that back because I'm really appreciating his vulnerability here. That's one of the things that's really got me locked into this one. Like, he's really tapping into some things that I don't think we really attribute to Young Ads, DBE, anything. I just don't think we really think about these kinds of narratives when it comes to his music. So that's probably not the reason why this one is on a milli. It's probably on a milli because people want to hear what he sounds like with no auto-tune. They probably want to hear what he was going to say. But, like, I'm actually just genuinely happy that he's tapping into a lot of these thoughts because this is really showing me a whole other side.
I mean my wife, I need another hug.
Like, who's gonna say that on a song, you know?
When they seeing that you cannot be broke, they try and break you more. You trending on the net but still smiling, it make them hate you more.
Facts.
Young independent criminal and I still hate the law. Was perky at the bricks, I pulled up in your favorite sauce. And maybe when I'm done with my probation and I'm in the States, they'll fully accept I'm the best to come out the UK. Real rap don't pay the bills and half this real rap really fake. I'd rather focus on a song like with Adele or LMA. Chip told me stop doing this UFC or MMA in a game where it's WWE cause you'll get grazed. He never.
First of all, I want to hear Young Ads and Chip on a song together, number one. Second of all, I'm not 100% sure if I know if I'm receiving that correctly. It sounds like he's saying stop treating this like it's real when a lot of it is fake, but it looks real. I don't know, I could be wrong. Let me listen to it again real quick.
I'd rather focus on a song like with Adele or LMA. Chip told me stop doing this UFC or MMA in a game where it's WWE cause you'll get grazed. He never saw the signs, he saw the gate. No bros, just sons in this rap thing. The realest till I'm bald and grey.
Yeah, I guess that's what you're trying to say. Like, you're kind of moving like this is real, but it's all an illusion. Is there more? Oh wow, that was a fast 3 minutes. Shout out to Young Ads, yo. For real. So on this channel, we hold the vowels. That means we're gonna get straight into it. I'm giving this one a 9. I think that I really said the majority of my thoughts during the reaction itself. With regards to the flow and the beat, neither of them were super exceptional. That's not to say that they were bad, right? It's just to say that those weren't the things that stood out here. Like, I can't necessarily think of anything about this beat that was super distinct or special. There's a couple beats that sound and feel like how this one does. Honestly, it's to the point where I can't even necessarily put my hand on a name of any of those beats. Like, the first one that came to my mind was the Shiro Story beat. And then he just did what he had to do with his flow on that beat. I think that those weren't the things that were intended to be like the highlights of this song, and that's okay. Where this one really shines is in the fact that he's showing his versatility. Like, he really showed that he does not need the auto-tune, and I'm very happy that he didn't use it. Like, keeping it 100, that's probably the main reason why this one got so many views so fast. It's probably the combination of, oh my god, Young Ads, no auto-tune, but also, yo, Young Ads did his joint without auto-tune and it's actually cold. You feel me? That's probably what really pushed this one so far so fast, but it really shows that he is at the place that he's at for a reason. And you know what? Shout out to my homie J Will if you're watching this. Apparently my man J Will says that DBE is the best group to ever come out of the UK. I think you're bugging, right? Giving it 1,000. But I do have a newfound appreciation for Young Ads in particular after this one. What I really appreciated is the fact that he took, like I said earlier, right, the other side of Daily Duppy, right, the storytelling side. He really gave us some deep dives into things that we probably wouldn't hear on other songs necessarily. right? At least not on a single, right? I think that it being a Daily Duppy puts a certain amount of attention, right, because of the platform. I think if he just put out this song as a song and then people heard what he was talking about or whatever, it may not really blow. So I think, again, just the whole idea of Daily Duppy, young ass, no auto-tune, that's what's really making people pay attention. So I like the fact that he took this opportunity to talk about those things, give those vulnerabilities, give like the other side of that narrative of like coming up in the streets, you know, going to O, doing all that stuff, and then even talking about like, added to my wifey that I want to hug. Like, who are you really hearing say things like that on a song? So I really just had to give him his respect for that one, just off rip. This is one of those Daily Duppies that when I think about storytelling, or if I'm just telling somebody about Daily Duppy in general, I'm like, yo, no, check out this Young Ads one. I hope that Young Ads does more music like this. I think that this really showed that he can do it. And on top of that, he can do it well. He can actually rap, and I could probably tap into another like audience that probably isn't listening to DBE like that in the first place. But anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, man. This is one of those Daily Duppies that, because of how distinct it is with the storytelling and everything, like I wanted to listen to it again. I would tell people to listen to it, and that's just the way that I feel. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, and as always, hang tight for some more reactions. I do got more of those coming for y'all. But until next time, peace.